Good afternoon, and I'm going to share some verses out of the book of Colossians chapter 1, and I'm going to start reading at verse 12. It says, "Giving thanks unto the Father, which has made us meet or able to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light." Verse 13, "Who has delivered us from the power of darkness and has translated us into the kingdom of the Son of his love, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins." Now, it says here in verse 13 that the Father has delivered us from the power of darkness. And one of the things that will help you is understanding that we have been delivered out of the kingdom of darkness and transferred into a different kingdom. In fact, there's another translation that translates this verse like this, and I'll just quote it to you. It says, "The Father has delivered and drawn us to himself out of the control and the dominion of darkness, and has transferred us into the kingdom of the Son of his love." It's just a little bit differently, but the point, it helps you to understand that we've been transferred out of one kingdom or domain into another kingdom, and into the kingdom of YAHUAH. For those that have received the Mashiach, that have been born from above, have the Ruach in them, then you have been transferred or translated out of one kingdom into another. That means Shaitan, or Satan, shall no longer have dominion over you. Now that should bring good news to you when you realize that a lot of believers do not realize that they have authority in the name of YAHUAH, in the name of Yahushua, who is the Savior manifested in the flesh, the Mashiach, that we have authority over all the powers of the darkness of this world. In fact, Yahushua himself said, "And nothing shall by any means hurt you." Now he said that to his disciples when he sent them out to go preach and proclaim the good news. He told them that there shall nothing, that no evil shall befall them. In other words, that they had power over all the works of the enemy. And if in his name they would go forth and proclaim the gospel or the good news, and that they had authority in that name over serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy. In fact, if you read through the Gospels, you'll find that they rejoiced because that they had power in the name to cast out demons. And you and I, as believers, have that same authority because we go in his name and we go with his authority. And we bind the spirits of darkness that may try to come against not only you and I, but people that we know and love, people in our family, that we have authority over them. And so I'm sharing that with you to help you to understand that we've been transferred from one kingdom to another. The scriptures declares, "Give no place to the devil." Now, we sometimes give place to him because of ignorance. See, if you don't know that you have authority in the name of YAHUAH over the powers of darkness, then you'll never exercise your authority that you have. See, we take for instance a policeman. He has authority to stop traffic. You know, if a policeman is out directing traffic, you know, he has not only he has the authority because he has the United States government behind him that will enforce the law if you disobey what he. In other words, if he holds up his hand for you to stop, and you just keep going. Well, you know, he has the authority to place you under arrest and has the power of the government to enforce that against you. But he doesn't have the physical power or strength to stop that car from coming, you know. But see, it's the same thing with us. We have the authority in the name of YAHUAH against all the powers of darkness. And you may not have the strength in yourself, but if you realize that in the name of YAHUAH that you have authority over the powers of darkness, then you'll stop the enemy when he comes against you to oppress you and to bring defeat into your life. So I want to encourage you with those words today to let you know and understand that you no longer, if you're a believer, are subject to the powers of darkness. Now, not that they won't try to come against you and I, but greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. And every knee shall bow and every tongue confess that Yahushua is YAHUAH, to the glory of YAHUAH our Father. Shalom.